Imagine opening your pantry to grab some flour for a delicious recipe, only to find tiny, unwelcome guests crawling around. It is a moment that can make anyone's stomach churn and prompt an immediate thought about discarding everything. But before you rush to throw out your valuable groceries, let us uncover what these tiny creatures are and what your options truly are. When you discover grain weevils in your food, the immediate question is whether to discard it all. The direct answer is that generally, you do not have to throw out food contaminated with common grain weevils. These insects, while unappetizing, are not known to carry diseases, sting, or bite. They are primarily a nuisance and a sign that your pantry might need a little extra attention. The reason you do not necessarily need to throw out your food is that grain weevils, specifically the rice weevil and granary weevil, are common pantry pests that are harmless if accidentally consumed. They are simply searching for a food source to lay their eggs and grow. Their presence does not indicate poor hygiene on your part, but rather that the grain product likely contained eggs when it was brought into your home, or it was exposed to them in storage. The main concern is usually the thought of eating insects, and the potential for a large infestation to damage a significant amount of food. To address this issue effectively, start by thoroughly inspecting all nearby pantry items. This means carefully checking flour, rice, pasta, cereals, and even pet food. If you find weevils, you can usually salvage the food by sifting it through a fine mesh sieve to remove the adult insects. Another effective method is to kill any remaining eggs or larvae by either freezing the contaminated food in an airtight container for days, or by heating it in an oven at 140 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. After treatment, store the food in sealed, hard plastic or glass containers. A key to truly winning the battle against weevils is understanding their life cycle. Female weevils can lay hundreds of eggs over their lifespan, making diligent prevention crucial. After sifting or treating, the texture and flavor of the food should remain just perfectly fine for use. This process not only saves you money by preventing food waste but also empowers you with smart pantry management skills that extend beyond just dealing with pests. Remember, being proactive with your storage solutions is your best defense against these persistent little visitors. Ultimately, dealing with grain weevils is less about a health risk and more about personal preference and effective pantry maintenance. By understanding that these pests are not harmful, you can make an informed decision about whether to keep or discard your food. Opting to salvage your items through simple treatments like sifting, freezing, or heating not only helps reduce food waste but also keeps your budget on track. Embracing these practical steps transforms an unwelcome discovery into an opportunity for a more organized and resilient kitchen.